that'll be a really good game changer.
If this is true, this will be incredible.
So just tell me when to start the game.
Start the game anytime you want, Mikey.
What?
I said you can start the game anytime you want, man.
You don't want to hear what happened?
Okay.
I think I'm good. Nicole, just because I'm your mother doesn't mean you can take me for granted.
Who said I was taking you for granted?
Then talk with me.
Freedom Riders.
Anyone else? This is how I talk with anyone else. Somebody says boring shit, and I let him know I'm not interested.
You know, it's not surprising
That's
why
honest.
you only have
That's
one
nice and
friend
honest.
at school.
Oh
I have
yeah,
more
it
than one
works.
friend.
Oh yeah? Who?
Took some money yesterday, man.
Emily.
Whee!
Nice.
She's pretty cool and way more hooked up on drugs than I am.
Oh man, I wanted my character to take fall damage.
Mom, I'm not gonna make
Oh, it sadly does not. So we need to create a death barrier to do that.
I want to see my character get injured.
Well, that's why we need to create a death barrier to do that.
I want to make all the Fall Guys characters suicidal. Never mind. You know, that joke just wasn't...
Again, we need to create a death barrier.
She's a mess too. It's a perfect match.
Alright, I'm going to put a yellow light to represent man cake. And also, I'm going to put another thing besides these lights to represent each ultimate hero.
I need to know, what was the raising process?
And I have no idea what item would be a death barrier. Sorry, dude.
Hey, let's head to my room.
Okay.
I never messed with creative mechanics.
I can tell.
Emily?
Hello, Emily. It's nice to meet you.
You are such a fucking
But it appears you have.
In front of your friends.
Yeah,
Doesn't call her mother.
I have. So much so that I'm able to do amazing things.
Hold on, I'd like to know some more.
As you know, I've been able to build some pretty incredible things. Because I have experience.
Nurse or something.
A nurse practitioner?
Yeah, I think so.
Not only that,
And
but
if
I've
it
used
wasn't for
multiple
you,
items.
the whole idea of this little thing that I'm currently doing right now by creating multiple platform areas with the specific thing.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
The first section is just the same thing.
To say, it's very nice to meet a friend of Nicole's with such an impressive background.
You didn't even ask about her.
You can go from either this side, the middle, or the end.
You were rich. Is that rich for real?
Doesn't really matter in the end. Everyone ends up in the checkpoint anyway.
I kind of just want you to go.
Huh.
What?
Are you gonna say
Why?
that?
What happened?
See him?
Why don't they have the
Which?
color
Like,
purple?
romance movie with the guy from Superbad.
And it was
What were
already
you
saying?
saying?
No, the
Well, I
other
just said, why don't they have the color purple? But what are you trying to say?
No, the other one. Oh, wait.
I was going to finish my sentence by saying,
Yeah.
which I will also have to make a checkpoint
Free-spirited.
spawning thingy, so people respawn at the checkpoint.
What are you doing here?
Uh,
Got any good shit on you? Check
Hmm.
lunch or in remedial classes?
I don't know.
Yeah, what of it? Don't you have a different
And I
lunch
think I know how to do that.
Are you skipping remedial? Snitch and I'll drown you in your dad's swimming pool.
Uh,
Come on, check
the only devices I've messed with is the spawner devices and the checkpoint stuff.
with you. Bye. I thought we were friends.
Oh, there's no room for Bikes' color. We have blue, yellow, pink, purple, green, but Bikes' color is nowhere to be found.
How dare you bully Bites like that?
5 members. The way it is in almost every other universe. Well, almost. There are some universes with just only 3 ultimate
on.
heroes.
Come on, give Bites his, give
Oh,
Bites his light.
oh,
I mean, it's
okay.
a simple white light.
Well, if you really want me to give Bikes' light, I'll give Bikes' light to the people in the map, but it's gonna come from a very special area. Area of love.
Dude, don't you dare make don't feel that.
Need to put it in a special place. Bikes truly is an interesting hero. An interesting ultimate hero, so I have to give him the respect he deserves by placing him in the area.
Give him actual respect, dude.
By placing him in an area of a high
Nope, 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 nope. I'm not letting that happen.
Stats here.
Please, nothing sus in this map.
He's already looking amazing.
Again, please, nothing sus in this map.
What's so sus about this? It looks perfectly fine. I don't see a single
Fine.
thing wrong with Bikes'
Fine, I'll
lights.
ignore it.
But hey, Bikes' light is finally there, which makes all 6. Here's the design in this game mode looks upsetting to me, but I wish I could sit down in these chairs. Hey, my character actually fits these chairs now. Well, most of them. Woo! 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 If you want a cookie, then you're gonna have to take it fast. But if you don't really want the cookie, then you can always leave it down there. There's always gonna be another person waiting to eat it. Remember, you don't have to eat just because you want to eat. That's a fat mindset you got there.
You know what, I'll let the light be there. It's funny.
It is funny.
But I'm not sure if I'll be able to post this map eventually, though.
Maybe they won't notice it.
Wow, she looks real smart like
Maybe.
Because this is going to be a unique Fall Guys style map, if you ask me.
I mean, yeah, having a map that is having a map that having
That
a
is
map.
based around something that you made.
Yeah, the Ultimate Heroes would be really, really cool. I don't know why it took me so many tries to say that, but yeah.
You had about 12 different brain farts within a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'm tired, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna
Oh, that makes
color.
sense.
I'm gonna color these tiles the colors of the Ultimate Heroes capes and their main colors.
Oh, damn it.
As of now, there's.
Why? Firewall, giant firewall. Oh no, firewall.
You know, I feel like Fade having a cape kind of ruins something about the Ultimate Heroes for me. Because it's like the Ultimate Heroes, only 3 of them having capes makes them special because it shows who the original 3 were. But Fade now having a cape kind of makes it difficult to tell. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know.
People go crazy. By the way,
I can change color as a spawner?
I've been rewatching a YouTube channel recently.
Which YouTube
Wanna know
channel?
which one? SMG4.
SMD4. Is that the one that makes those SMN films?
It's the one that just makes constant memes and funny stuff.
Do they make animations at all?
They're also the ones that made Murder Drones. They own the channel Glitch. Technically, they didn't make Murder Drones, but the channel is owned by the person from SMG4. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so sexy. Oh, my God.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Oh, and I can officially say I now know 2 series that have a villain that is named Zero.
Where is Yellow? There it is. Oh! I'm not trying to be this stressed, yeah.
Well, how? I'm just trying to land on a simple platform.
It's about damn time. Turn up the music, cause I'm trying to celebrate. Okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'm the, something to pump me up. I like how everybody hates Lizzo these days, but
Oh my
they still
god,
listen to her
I
music.
accidentally made this build a bit off center. Dang it.
Hey Mikey, do you know who Lizzo is? The fat cow woman?
I didn't mean to delete that water.
No, sir, what does it make you hallucinate?
It seems like you're dealing with something right now, so I'm gonna say that you don't
Yeah,
know who she
I'm dealing with
is.
something.
I can't see my daughter.
Why do you have an apron on?
Called by who? Principal called us at Rossler's Kosher Deli.
Why do you have an apron on?
Menace has so many like different shades of blue I could use for him here, but I don't know if I should use some of these.
But yeah, it's official. I now know two different things that have a villain named Zero.
Yep, and both of them are equally as messed up, I think.
Yep.
Well, actually, I don't know about the other Zero because I don't know if he's as evil or if he did
I
something
mean,
as
the
bad as him.
other Zero literally tried to destroy the whole universe just to get his universe back.
Man, the principal.
Yeah, so they did similar things, but not exactly the same things. The
So yeah,
Zero
they're
come
equally
on.
messed up.
A lot of talk has gone around.
Yeah, but they both have their reasons. And one actually
Are
redeemed
they good
himself.
reasons? No.
Yeah. I mean, Zero's reason for getting revenge on... Zero's reason for coming back and getting... my brain is farting so much, bro. But the reason why Zero did all the horrible stuff that he did is because he wanted to get revenge on the world for what Grimy did to him, which is killing him all those years ago.
Alright, so the jump that I made is actually possible. Now I just need to make a checkpoint device in 3 different areas of this area.
And then you need to do something to make the jump impossible, so that when other players try to do the jump, they can't do it, but when you try to do it, you can.
I don't know how she got a 1.1.
I want this to be possible for people.
Why?
It's Fall Guys. It's meant to be relatively possible for people to do.
I guess.
Oh my god.
And also slightly struggling.
The struggle is what makes it fun.
I like how you're just making a wall of fire.
Yeah, I don't know why I put that wall of fire there. I at first wanted to like make it look like hell, but that doesn't really make sense because the ultimate heroes don't live in hell. Though considering how much their life gets messed up when they deal with certain enemies, they might as well be living in hell. Especially considering the fishing range return, so yeah.
Alright, the first areas of parkour are ready.
Yeah!
With the checkpoints. You want to test them out?
Hold on, I have to finish messing with this little area right here.
We also need to make a death barrier. Keep forgetting it.
I don't even know what that means.
I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah. There's a death barrier on the bottom.
I don't know if I want to. It seems too hard.
It would be important.
I don't know.
But look at this map so far. It's actually coming along pretty well, isn't it?
Yeah, so far it is actually coming along pretty well. It's actually a lot easier than what I was doing. Well, obviously. No shit, it's easier. But still. I can't find the color gray anywhere. And since that's usually the color I use for bikes is color gray or silver or chrome, I don't know what to use for this floor tile. Where is the one I was just messing with?
Can we test out the whole checkpoint system yet?
Let me find bikes' color first. Oh, this works. Ah, blue, yellow, pink, purple, green, and white. Tight. It's hiding her ass at night. Alright, let's start the game, Mikey.
Woo.
Yay, my color. Right over here.
Why the heck did I just... My game just lagged. Why? I just glitched out, jeez.
You go so bad then, huh?
I somehow fell to my death. So yeah.
Maybe the game just doesn't like bikes.
Alright, now time to test if the checkpoint worked. And yeah. And the platforms are destroyed behind us, so there's no going back.
Yeah.
That's what I was planning.
Can you see me from over here?
So players that play this will need to go fast if they want to survive.
Otherwise, I'll die.
Yep. And won't be able to get here. And when that happens, they have been eliminated in the roleplay and sent to the crossline spot.
Give me reasons to be complete. You can be a family, just can't compete. I don't wanna slow down.
But yeah, that whole thing is meant to be used as a method where if you fail to do the platforming, everything ends for you.
And there ain't no coming back. Once you dead, you dead.
Yep, you're stuck on the other side, and once the round is over, you don't just get eliminated, you get sent to the crossline spot.
They don't wanna slow dance in the dark, in the dark.
So, do you think that's
Nicole,
a good
what is your
first part
stance on
for the map?
homophobia? I think we need to define what homophobia actually is first. If you drive a Ford F-150 with an American flag window sticker, you're a part of the problem and not the solution. Favorite celeb? Marilyn Manson, hands down. He's just a stand-up guy. Nothing in his music would ever suggest he'd kidnap a woman and beat the shit out of her. He said we should hear out the Columbine shooters. How can you get more stable than that? Can you help me jailbreak my iPod Nano so I can get the game where you bounce the little ball and break the brick? What the fuck are you talking about? The regular iPod Nano has that. You sound like somebody's dad. Why are you talking to children on the internet? How do we attain your confidence, Nicole?
Shall we,
Just don't give a fuck. If you're the type of
Alright, time to figure out the other parts of the parkour thing.
What movies are you looking forward to? Fucking none of them?
Maybe I could use the explosive devices for something?
Maybe.
Mental health?
Nah,
English better not be your first language.
I don't see how that'd work.
Help and not health is something I exercise a lot.
You know, one
actually.
cool thing about all the alternate heroes is that they're all battle pass
I'm
skins.
not physically helping, but you could misconstrue it as mentally helping. What's your opinion
Huh.
on the Michael Vick situation?
I'm pretty sure you pointed that out before, though.
Woman, I am very upset by the actions of Michael Vick.
Yeah,
I know
every
he
member is a
wasn't
battle
in the
pass
dock or
skin.
anything, but thanks to the
Which
white
makes them all the more
media,
special.
I am an expert on the situation. Do you have a crush on it?
By the way,
Yeah.
I do have to reveal something.
Not
When,
bad or anything, just like out of boredom. Hey,
Fortnite
Nicole,
Chapter 2
what's your
OG does come
favorite
out,
kind of music to listen to
I'm just
when
going to
you're
do
in
one
the
simple
mood
thing.
for some
The Ultimate Heroes
tunes?
have somehow
Why do you
time
write like a
traveled, but Bytes
38-year-old
could not
man
come
trying to ask
along.
me
He
out?
did not
I'm
exist
not gonna
then.
tell you because you're just gonna keep messaging
He
me
was
with
not a
links to
member.
the artists and ruin it by association.
Bytes got
Yeah.
abandoned
It's
in
the
the
one
current,
piece reel. I don't know,
Bytes
it
kind of
is
will be
big.
abandoned in the current time.
Just gonna get
He will
left
just be
behind.
stuck there. So if anyone accidentally changes history, it will be noticed by him.
I don't get why any of the characters should go back in time. It's a massive risk.
It's just if I were to say anything, it probably was all an accident.
I'm looking at
heart. Hey.
I mean, it would be
How
something that
dare you?
Mancake would
How
accidentally
dare you?
cause.
How dare
Yeah, like he caused the war.
Seize your heart.
I like how you keep referencing the fact that he actually caused the war.
I mean, yeah, that was a pretty big thing, and Mancake caused it with his foolishness. Energy and
And if any, and all I'm gonna say is if he did anything else, he'd end up causing even more stuff.
I'm looking at
Well,
her
for
heart right
instance,
now.
a
Heart.
time travel thing,
Hey.
which would bring everyone back to chapter 2.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare
The sad thing is, they won't even be able to get back
Seize
to
your heart.
the Ultimate Hero's house.
yeah, or at
You know
least not.
why? Because what I can tell is it didn't exist in the early seasons of chapter 2.
That is true. It did not exist.
So they would never be able to get there. They'd have to, and why would they go there? Because it'd tamper with history.
Well, at least in terms of the Fortnite storyline. But if we were talking about like the actual story, then it would have
In the full
existed.
story, if they went to the Ultimate Hero's house, it would tamper with history.
Yeah. Well, by the
Especially
way,
if they ended up meeting their past selves.
yeah, that's something that they don't want to do.
They need to avoid doing that at all costs. Well, wow, if any, wow, there will be a enemy that may have time traveled with them. That enemy will be revealed later on when Chapter 2 OG happens.
Are they actually doing that?
I'm making a little thing for the Chapter 2 OG thing, for our thing.
Your birthday, your birthday, your birthday, happy
So, yeah,
birthday.
a villain
It
from the
is your
future will go
birthday.
back in time
It
to
is your
change history.
birthday. It is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Eventually, the Ultimate Heroes will discover that a villain went back in time to change history, and they'll try to stop it. Like the heroes they are.
Amazing, sexy, talented,
And if
smart.
anything at all gets changed, even the smallest bit, Bytes will notice it in the present. So, the Ultimate Heroes are going to have to set up a connection between them and Bytes.
The Ultra Hero to do that is most likely going to be Reese.
Yep. That way, Bytes can tell them about any changes in history, anything that's different, anything at all.
You know, with Reese being there, Reese should
Because-
probably make sure that things don't end up changing either way. But having Bikes to be an assistant would be helpful too, especially because he's actually in the present.
And the timeline doesn't solidify with its new form until the one of the time travelers go back to the present. So Bytes will remember everything from the past timeline, and he'll be able to see what's new.
Did you realize that you are the champion? Alright, alright.
Giving Reese enough time to hopefully fix the problem.
Yep, and if she doesn't fix it, they're all dead.
And more like they all end up in a brand new timeline.
So it's not like all the
What-
Ultimate Heroes are dumb, but
What kind of timeline will it be? I don't really know. It depends on the villain's motivations. I'm not going to tell you much else about it. All I'm going to say is it's a life or death situation for time.
the Ultimate Heroes' favorite situations.
Just for the timeline itself, it's a life or death situation.
You know, out of all the alternate heroes, who do you think could last the longest against Menace in an actual hand-to-hand combat fight? Remember, Menace is the strongest ultimate hero.
None. No member. Well, yeah, no member. Pancake would probably just try to punch him once, fail, and then run.
He would do something like that.
Am I not wrong?
No, you're not. Pancake wouldn't be able to beat Menace. He'd put
It's
up a
funny how I'm
decent
not
fight.
wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. Menace is the strongest member of the team.
Yep.
The only one that has the best shot of beating Menace when it doesn't come to hand-in-hand fight is Reese. Obviously, Reese has the highest IQ out of all of them, and she has the most inventions. Not only can her inventions counter most of her friends' techniques or teammates' techniques, but they can also surpass them in multiple different areas.
She's like, she probably has contingency plans for every single member.
I feel like Menace should be the one to have that, but yeah. Or both. I mean, with how smart Reese is and with how somewhat smart Menace is, it wouldn't be that surprising. That and Menace is the leader of the team, so.
But yeah, time traveling adventure is going to happen. Whoever the villain is planning on changing history. No idea if it's either to get rid of the ultimate heroes from history itself or something just slight. Or maybe the villain is a secret hero and just wants to get rid of a evil faction.
Maybe they're just mad that the Ultra Heroes have caused so much chaos. Even though that they're trying to do the right thing, they've caused issues and problems to occur at times.
It's probably that.
I mean, yeah, if it weren't for one of the Ultimate Heroes fucking up, the war would have never happened. Or more if Energy never lost his powers, because if Energy never lost his powers, then the war would have never happened.
Yep. So technically it's mostly the ultimate hero's fault that the war happened.
I mean, yeah. One Ultimate Hero specifically, but yeah. One Ultimate Hero still makes up like one sixth
how would
halves.
the guy that wants to change history know that? Know that a single ultimate hero caused so many things to happen.
Well, the war was pretty big in Universe 478, and it was so big, in fact, that it caused other universes to get involved too, so it's a pretty big thing, and would be surprised if people didn't know about it.
I meant specific parts of it.
Oh.
Like, for instance,
that makes
who
more
caused it. Who truly caused it. That would not be public information.
Yeah, it would probably be best not to make that public information, otherwise Mancake would get a lot of hate.
Which kind of would be deserved.
I mean, yeah, he did start it. He didn't know how to use it.
Can you delete that TV?
Why?
It's leaking into the normal universe, practically.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sure is a good distraction, though, for if you don't want to leave the start area.
If you don't leave the start area, you're just sent to the crossland spot.
I mean, why would you want to leave? It looks literally like Ultimate Heroes Paradise. Sort of.
This whole area's practically gonna be Ultimate Hero themed.
Yeah, the Ultimate Heroes would love to be here. Well, for a certain amount of time before they want to go back to their actual house. I love Ultimate Heroes.
A lot of things could completely go wrong. I can't tell you much about the villain because I haven't decided his identity. but he will decide the fate of history.
Hmm.
Because